What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction video, and in this one we have amazing places to visit in Poland. Let's see what kind of incredible places Poland is hiding from us. Before we jump in, make sure if you happen to enjoy the video that you don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, and let's dive right in.
One thing's for sure, a trip to Poland will never be boring, thanks to its incredible natural wonders, architecture, cultural performance, and the tremendous Polish spirit that has survived throughout its history. This Baltic Sea country is the perfect tourist destination for history lovers. Its medieval castles, monuments, Jewish culture influence, and World War II remains are why many tourists find this wonderful country fascinating. Come with us and let's discover 10 amazing places in Poland. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Number 1. Wrocław. Wrocław is a city on the Oder River in western Poland. Built in the medieval period, Poland's fourth largest city is known for its market square, lined with elegant, colorful townhouses, and featuring a modern glass-structured fountain. Also in the square is the Gothic Old Town Hall, with its large astronomical clock. The Centennial Hall Auditorium, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with its giant dome and tall spire, lies across the river. Another popular site is St. Mary Magdalene Church, built in the 13th century. This Gothic cathedral was the main church of the city and is one of the oldest temples in Wrocław. Number 2.
Dang, it's full of so much beauty. It's full of so much history, and just these building designs are incredible. Just full of historic landmarks. It looks like absolutely phenomenal. Shout out Poland, bro. That was just one spot. That's one place. We still got 9 more to visit. That was fire.
Zakopane.
Zakopane.
Although this city is known as a winter tourist town, Zakopane offers many more year-round activities for travelers. You will find everything from hot springs with a beautiful water park to various cultural activities. Zakopane is an exceptionally varied city, wholly dedicated to tourism, with accommodation sites accessible to any traveler. Another attraction of this place is undoubtedly the Tarspad Gubałówka. This highly diverse market offers beautiful souvenirs and handcrafts from the region, and vegetables and fresh food. Also, if you're looking for deals in coats and snowshoes, you can't miss this huge outdoor market. Number 3. Tatra.
I will say one thing is I don't enjoy cold places. So I guess I wouldn't go there in the winter. But they said they got year-round things for people to do, and so maybe another part of the year where it's more warm, around 70 to 80 Fahrenheit. That's when I'd come. I've never been in a hot springs before. I've never been to a hot spring. I would love to come and just relax in a hot spring. I got to put that on my bucket list. Get in a hot spring before I pass. Because I feel like it would just be so freaking amazing. But the Zakopane, that looked absolutely awesome.
Tatra National Park. Have you ever seen those beautiful landscapes on postcards? In this park, you will enjoy stunning views worthy of a panoramic photo.
Oh my God.
You'll find incredible hiking trails, caves between snow-capped peaks, and the famous Tatra Mountains on the Polish side. One of the main attractions of this place is the Morskie Oko Lake. More than 100,000 people of all ages visit this lake throughout the year. You can also visit the Wodogushmote Mickiewicza waterfalls. They're about an hour away from the lake. This park is the ideal destination for hiking enthusiasts or people who want to get away from it all with outdoor activities. Number 4.
That park is the definition of beautiful, is what it is the definition of. It is the definition of gorgeous. From the lake, oh, how beautiful it was, to the views on the mountains. My God, the scenery is just something to behold. That's definitely, if I want to be in the moment, if I want to get lost somewhere, that national park looked like it would be the place to do it. Just pure beauty.
Torun. Torun is one of the oldest cities in Poland.
Oh.
This city is full of houses and buildings with Gothic architecture, monuments that date back to the medieval age. Thanks to the fact that it was not bombed or invaded during World War II, it still preserves excellent historical interest for tourists. You can visit the home of the most famous astronomer of the time, Nicholas Copernicus. It's now a museum, and you'll learn a lot about his life's work and the contributions he's made to science. Take a walk through the city and see the old town hall dating from the 13th century. Nowadays, it's a museum where you can know everything relevant to Torun and its history. And if you're a baking enthusiast, we recommend you visit the city's gingerbread museum. Have fun recreating all the steps to making this delicacy. Number 5.
Hey, definitely got to visit the gingerbread museum. Definitely got to make some of them delicacies and then eat every last bit of it. But another country that's so old, so full of history, that wasn't invaded in the war, that got to keep all of its historic beauty. I think history is just fascinating. I used to really not be interested in it at all. But when I see some of these buildings and I see the designs and I see how they've been kept up for centuries, for so long, it's just truly, truly incredible to me. And that's a country, that's a place in Poland that's just full of history, it looks like. Full of untouched history at that.
Or in English, Krakow.
Oh.
Are you looking for a place where everyone knows your name? Well, maybe not that intimate, but the tourist-friendly city of Krakow comes close. You can visit the market square, also known as Rynek Główny, the primary and social center of Krakow. This square has been the protagonist of countless shows and cultural presentations.
Really?
So if you're lucky, you'll enjoy one of them during your visit. Pass by the Cloth Hall, known as the first covered shopping center in the world. Another place of incredible beauty and architectural interest is the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul. Outside the church, you'll see 12 statues representing the 12 apostles who stand as guardians of the church. This beautiful city stands out for its color, beautiful architecture, and great artistic expressions. Number 6, Gdansk.
It's just every city is just beautiful and beautiful and beautiful. And when they built, one thing about building cathedrals back in the day, they knew how to do it. When they built these churches, so much attention to detail, so much beauty. It's just, they can't be outdone. They cannot be outdone.
It's one of the most beautiful cities in the country. Gdansk stands out for its history, architecture, and excellent appearance. The site was a battlefield during World War II, so it had to be rebuilt from the ground up. You'll be able to get a hint of that dark time as you walk around the city. One of the mandatory stops you must take here is at Amber Street, known for being one of the most beautiful streets in the world. Another notable area that you cannot miss is the Royal Route. It's a long street which once served as a path for ancient kings with their entourage and royal armies.
That's so cool.
Your journey starts at the Upland Gate, passing through the main town hall, touring the houses of the nearby neighborhoods. This walk is a magnificent experience and shows you a bit of the history of Gdansk. Number 7.
Every one of these countries has incredible history, but I think in order to be able to go on that path of kings, I'm gonna call it the king's path, right? That just be absolutely cool. Like, that just be super dope to do something like that.
Warszawa.
Oh, this is a more
Warsaw
modern
in
city.
English. For over 400 years, Warszawa has been the capital of Poland. The place was a victim of war, and it does not forget its past while moving with passion towards the future.
Love that.
Its most fundamental tourist attraction is the Old Town, declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. In the Museum of the Uprising, you can learn the story of how this city stood up and fought against the advances of the Nazi army, and how it resisted the onslaught of war. The Warszawa Old Town Market is one of the most beautiful squares in Warszawa, and was once the center of its public life. This square was built in the 13th century. and now the constructions surround it are from the 15th century. One of the city's main attractions and its most emblematic symbol is the Little Mermaid statue. A warrior mermaid is wearing a large shield and a sword, becoming the defender of the city. When you travel here in the winter, you must visit the ice rink surrounding the statue of the warrior mermaid.
Dang.
The Łazienki Royal Park is one of the most beautiful parks in Warsaw. It hosts open-air classical music concerts, and you'll love the beautiful gardens, Royal, Belvedere, and Art Nouveau surrounding the large historical buildings inside the park. Number 8.
It just
Sopot.
seems like there is very, very beautiful there. There's so many things for people to do. It offers so many different things, and I think that's really incredible. But also it said you get to kind of go to the museum, take a look at the uprising of the Poland against the advancing Nazi army. So you get to see some history there, but they're also very forward, like looking towards the future. So it's like you're mixing history with future, and I think that's incredible when you can mix it perfectly. But then they talk about that town square from the 13th century being surrounded by construction from the 15th century. Poland just sounds like an incredible country full of places where you can go and soak in some history, but at the same time be able to enjoy all the modern luxuries it has to offer as well.
Sopot is known as a seaside resort town with beautiful beaches, a large pier, and moves between a quiet life and sporty highlights. The Grand Hotel is a huge building located at the foot of the beach and is one of the oldest in the city. A great attraction for its particular architecture and its crazy design is the Crooked House. It's a twisted-shaped building that looks like something out of a cartoon. Designed by architects Shotinsky and Zaleski. Boatarów Montecassino Street is a street primarily dedicated to tourists. You can walk without any difficulty through the souvenir stores, restaurants, cafes, and clubs located along this street. A quiet and comfortable walk that takes you directly to the pier of Sopot. Number 9. Zalipe Village.
Zalipe.
Are you looking for a colorful place to visit during your stay in Poland? Zalipe is the spot for you. Thanks to a local tradition that dates back more than 100 years, you can find colorful painted flowers all over any surface of the rural town.
Wow.
During your stay, you may run into some locals. Some of them open the door of their homes to tourists for photographs.
What?
Take a tour of the Dom Malarek Museum, or also known as the Painter's House. There you can learn about local traditions and art through a variety of paintings and workshops. Number 10. The Crooked
Talk about absolute freaking beauty. That sounds like an incredible town where you get to full of so much color, full of so much art, where the people will open their doors to you if you want to take like pictures, like I guess around their house or in front of their house or anything, just to like kind of soak in that moment, soak in that beauty. If you see something gorgeous, hey, is it okay if I take this picture? That's really cool.
Forest.
These trees are awesome.
More than 400 pine trees with something quite peculiar, and their shapes are bent as if they were the handle of a teapot.
What made them grow like that?
That's why it has become a unique attraction of the Polish territory. You can find it on the outskirts of Nowe Czarnowo village, very close to Grafino. There are many theories of why the trees of this forest grow this way. Some believe that it's something supernatural. Others explain that old farmers in the middle of the growth of these pines modified their forms to be used later in the manufacturing of hulls and boats. Today, the mystery remains unsolved, which attracts the attention of tourists who visit this area. This beautiful country has been through a lot, but despite it all, the incredible impetus of its citizens has kept it standing.
I love that.
Enjoy its delicious cuisine, which will make your taste buds explode. Let yourself be carried away by the great history of this fighting country. Discover its charming villages, main cities, mountainous areas, and even beautiful beaches. So pack your bags and experience the Phoenix of Europe, Poland. If you enjoyed this
Phoenix of
video,
Europe. I love that, the Phoenix of Europe, Poland. Those crooked trees. What's you guys' theories? Does any of you watching have a theory about these crooked trees? I would absolutely love to know. But just incredible to kind of learn more about the country of Poland, learn about the history within it. Also learn about the beautiful towns and the incredible forests and the sensational national parks. Everything the country has to offer. And this is only 10 places. I'm sure there are so many more places in Poland that could not have made the list, or the video just would it have ever ended. So tell me some of the favorite places in Poland that you guys like to visit, as well as some of the favorite things that you like to do. However, that's all we have. If you happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and check out that next video. I'll see you guys there.